5 good goal players, huh? Where? I don't know if you feel because he's so good at the game. Never lost. Never will.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. First carry now for Dalvin Cook. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he cuts it out to the sideline. And finally wrestled down at the there right off the bat. 61 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Here's Cunningham. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and now it's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Now a give right side. Dickerson. And some room to maneuver. Pushing his weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 30. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 74 yards. Jackson from the shotgun. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because This is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They go play action with Jackson. Out to his left. Rolling to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Able to pick up a dozen yards on the keeper, but now it's fourth down. This situation in the fourth quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and as a result...
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. Ay. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays,
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
the offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Ready. 51. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
first down, it's Cunningham. Rolling to his right. He'll run it. And an alley to run. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown. Randall Cunningham, 57 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously a pass play, and he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide open space.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
On the double. 53 at the mark. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
And a first carry here for Charles Sims. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the...
Who needs a team like this?
A loss of 2 brings up second.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Sims. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. From the gun, it's Osweiler. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offense. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
Yeah, we'll see how determined they are. Cunningham to throw. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he's going to get this down to the 35 yards there on the catch and run. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster.
It's wasting clock.
A huge loss.
Well, there's still time. There's a silver lining. They took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. There goes a deep ball, and it's caught. Touchdown. Tyler Boyd, 36 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Stenerud now to add the extra point. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. make that throw.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Draw play to Sims. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and 13.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They go play action with Osweiler. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on the Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. On the return is Jones. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Cunningham from the gun. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will take it in for the touchdown. In for the score. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Stenerud on for the extra point. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be fielded at the 8. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
We know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Right here. Mike, 53. 53, Mike. Ready?
On second down now, it's Sims. And the running lanes. Down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Osweiler. And that will be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but
Sayer.
And the average in the
Sayer.
40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this?
Has he been talking the entire time I've been gone?
Don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first.
Has he talked since ever?
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Wait, what is he live streaming on? No, what is he live streaming on? YouTube or? I'm going to his YouTube channel and I'm typing in his page then.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock.
No, I'm subscribed to him.
The last run got a couple here, 2nd and 8.
I just messaged him so he pauses the stream.
So they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost
Sayer, just talk.
in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run. He just lost track and it cost him.
Now Cunningham. That'll be complete to Cook. The 20. The catch and run, good for 8.
I can't hear you in the stream.
That is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting
I think he just muted me.
If you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads
Oh no, he
down
didn't.
towards the flat first.
He won't talk, and I know he's here. I'm watching him play right
He
now.
cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pick.
I'm watching him clap the Patriots right now.
He's got it off the draw.
We
Oh, he breaks a tackle and he's got an alley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be
Oh,
found
Reese.
whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Another scouting
You don't even know where he lives.
It's the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18.
His brother's not gonna tell you.
Well, that's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running.
Luke's not gonna tell you.
And I think myself and probably the fans.
Nobody's gonna tell you where Sayer lives.
He knew what he was doing, called another run.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Yeah, I know the street I live on. I know what my house looks like. I just don't know what the address is.
Add on to their lead. Stitteroo
No, he does not live anywhere near me. He lives on the opposite side of Fenton from me. I don't live in Fenton, but I'm on the opposite side of Fenton from him. I don't know the exact side, I just know he's not on the same side as me.
Stitteroo to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close.
Reese, get on Minecraft. You're gonna see something magical, okay?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
You don't have to give context to robbing a bank in a video game.
Sometimes, if you have a game where neither side.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Alright.
It's a gain of 35. Nothing
I don't even think we use that world anymore.
You wanted to see them open things up. Maybe take some
No, I
shots
don't. No, we don't use it anymore.
Yeah, that one was successful.
Alright, I'm about to make a masterpiece.
When you take those shots downfield, they've got to back off a little.
Can't find anyone, and down he goes. Osweiler
Have who?
sacked. John Randall gets him for a loss of 8. What great
Playing on what
push up
world?
front. So that complicates things a bit.
I don't own a world.
18 yards to go. Now Osweiler. And the pressure gets to him again. The sack that time by Michael Strahan.
No.
And they line up now for what will likely be the
I'm making
last
something
play
and
of the
it's...
first half. Final play of the half. It's Osweiler. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room, an onside kick attempt. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
It's going to be a giant... you'll see. Do not break. What are you doing?
Now they run with Sims. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. Again, they run with Sims. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the shotgun, Osweiler. Catch made there by Derby, the tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. It'll go as just a 15-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Again, it's Cook. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Reese, can you build this in the stripe pattern, please, for me? I have to do something else before you do that.
Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
No, I just need you to do that. Well, I set the other part of this up.
Cunningham buying time to his left.
There's 2 parts to this project. What are you doing? I said stripes.
I don't know about you, but
yes, like that.
At that point, whatever you're going to pick up,
and then when you're done, build a yellow roof at the top.
Lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's
in line with this last piece.
Exactly. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can
Let's do that.
But I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option.
Okay, I will.
Taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run it again with Sims. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On third down, Osweiler. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
This Sparta.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, You think you can take the
Okay, a V
spirit,
cannot get out of this. I made a thing that makes it so a V cannot leave.
right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there.
Wait, actually, can I just do this?
Trying to bounce it outside,
can.
but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
I'll show you.
So they're left with a third down and 6.
Okay, so align with this yellow block, put yellow roof.
Defensively, 6 DBs in the game.
Yeah. But, alright. And then
The gun here, it's Cunningham.
leave one hole. Like, okay, yeah, just fill it in, actually.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go
Okay,
for it.
I'm going
This is
in.
4th down.
Block me in.
They'll try and throw for it here. Flush to his right.
No, do not.
Drops in and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And he is going
Hey, teleport. Oh wait, actually, do not teleport to me. If you teleport to me, then we're both stuck in here. No, do not teleport to me. Yeah, I will when I'm done.
Sims, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back now
I have to, because I'm the one with moderator.
a lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big.
I'm gonna be in here for like an hour, though.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second.
No, that one it needs to be there.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sims trying to run inside.
If
but
you
nothing
kill it,
there.
I'm kicking you from the world.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On the draw, this is Sims. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Well, there we see one reason why Bruce
There's still not enough of them.
As disruptive a defensive force as there ever was, 200 career sacks.
Oh, hey, by the way, get ready to clip it.
Reggie White.
He was the #1 overall pick, Bruce Smith, back in '85, and part of course, those
Clip what's
Bills
about to
teams that
happen.
went to 4
Wait, actually, start a
consecutive
video
Super
clip.
Bowls.
No, like start like a
For this
video.
offense
Like start
continues. One of their
filming
best chances
something.
to get on the
Wait, do you know how to
scoreboard
film
there.
something? Like to start like a recording?
For him today, does it? I mean, opportunity after opportunity, play after play has gone.
Alright, I'll click that. And do not do it just yet, because I'll just set up.
Got that black cloud over their head.
I never knew it was double tap share to start a recording.
Set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got
That's a
set
lot.
up
Oh my
first. Here's
God.
2nd and 3. They run it again with Cook. And he'll bring it up.
Yeah, but I never did anything like recording and stuff.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does.
What are you building?
It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfect.
Okay.
This is one of the better runners in the NFL.
Start the recording.
All he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
This 4B. Oh my gosh, it's lagging.
They'll run on 1st.
It's about to go down. Watch.
Dickerson. It was Mitch Unrein that made the tackle.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward.
Look at them all.
And the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
I want to see who wins, honestly, because it looks like the V's might win.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively.
I don't think I spawned in enough V's.
Now Cook.
No, don't. Well, how do I end the recording? Oh, never mind, it's saved. I guess I should have put more in there.
That means you probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Yeah, but I put a bunch of bees in here and then made them all go out to go attack. Oh, I just realized all these bees are gonna die soon.
It's Cook, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the
Well, look
40.
at all the wither flowers.
Loss of a yard, and it
And look at how
brings
much damage they've done.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled
They've
up.
done a lot of damage to that wither.
On 4th down. Cutting
No.
it. This is Johnson. He's got it. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the
Yeah, because I left.
from 4th down to 1st.
But simply no sense in wasting.
I want to watch Sayer's stream for you.
On a short gain. Get downfield like you just did.
Sayer, I know you can hear us, so talk on PlayStation.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back.
On the stream. I'm probably gonna get on a video game. Probably Warzone or Fortnite. Probably Fortnite.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
The absolute picture shutout.
Yes, there
Can't
is.
get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part.
No, you click a live chat.
So you gotta like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
Sayer Tunkantia.
Watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Oh, secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
So that one will be accepted.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. 56. Hey, watch his flat. Watch his flat. Watch his flat. Watch his flat.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let him know. Let him know.
They'll run here with Sims. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring out the third down.
60 Pittsburgh. Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Defense wins championships, baby.
Petty now. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
Ready. 60 or.
Now Sims. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On second down, it's Sims. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here we go.
Here's Petty. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Keith Bullock coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt.
First down and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the ready. Mike, 56, right there, 56. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. On the stop is Sharice Wright.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Cunningham. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. From the gun, Cunningham. And he finds Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the first.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. On first down, it's Cook. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On second down, Cook. Down right around the 25. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. From the gun on third down, Cunningham. He can run for it, and he will. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. On fourth down, Cunningham. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down. They'll run on first down. Cook. It was Orlando Scandrick there up to make the tackle.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
On second down now, it's Cook. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Operating from the gun, Cunningham. And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Cunningham. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Allen Bailey able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
In mute me and talk.
Second and goal. Cunningham looking to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. But now it's 3rd and goal. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Talk.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Here's Cunningham toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Well, going for it on 4th has worked twice on this drive already. Now it gets more interesting here on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Cunningham. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But, oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll... Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back them up 5.
Let's go, baby.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole on the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch 'cause you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating 'cause ice on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, watch out flip, I never switch, never switch.
Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you have all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
And wow, a gamble here right off the bat. An onside kick to begin the game. And this is secured by the Patriots. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a
Hello?
bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
And that'll set them back 5. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Let's go.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the world is my home and there's so many milk. Bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it.
Hello, is anybody here?
Women like think you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone dogs. I'm not a guard. Go hawk with a squad. I'm playing my part. But them LeBron. Rings to the team. I'm protecting the hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to do well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me. Just win for me. Don't kill for me. Just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together. Leave the bill for me. Like hand on my heart. I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a god.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off-play action, it's coming in. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Hi.
Johnson was the intended receiver. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number one.
Hi.
Because in their
Hi.
dream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the great Michael Strahan with a sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Let's go, let's go.
Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Now it's Lockett. A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. What I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines, because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks, because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. The throw over the middle. Just shy of midfield. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. On first down, it's Cook. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the ground, it's Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. First down, it's Cunningham. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Set, 10 logo.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Cunningham to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hope. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. And this is Cook with a grab. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6.
But this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Open man is Joe Juravicius. He's got it. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. They set up the screen to Bo. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. That's complete to Juravicius. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Get it.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll hit Jackson complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Now Jan Stenerud on for the field goal try. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Now Cunningham. And his throw here's incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Back to throw. Cunningham. And the catch made by Johnson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Looking to throw. Cunningham. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
I can't believe they even let you play.
On 2nd down, Dickerson. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Cunningham. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's caught by Jackson. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Finding the open man, Juravicius. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run for it with Schlesinger. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Following the fumble recovery, Cunningham. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. Johnson, it's poke free. Football's out. And that might be Titan football. It is.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. I'm John. Time report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now he takes this one down almost all. And conversion. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction. It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. They'll set up the throw. And it's caught by Jackson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
They stopped him in his tracks. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. They go play action here on first down. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Charles Clay there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lofa Tutupu. But a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. First down, Titans, gain of 12. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got his man. It's Andrews. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Steps away to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, and it's third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On second down, here's Cunningham. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Incomplete from the contact. Covered by Jason McCourty.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Airing one out for Boyd. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Cunningham. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He's got his man, Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, a 22. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Cunningham dancing to his left. That's complete to Sharp. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Cunningham looking to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Holt. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Cunningham. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up on Lofa Tutupu. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Right side caught by Jackson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. Back to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Going to give this time to the tailback. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he stopped immediately there.
Get you up and down, down.
He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
7 yards on the quick slant and a 1st down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
They'll run here with Bo. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They
What?
like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Why is his friend on a shotgun? And your dad, what is it, why is your friend on a...
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play.
Yeah, but your friend sounds like he's 5, so...
On this 3rd quarter, you are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Stenerud's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
For starters, I don't think those exist.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Okay, a pocket knife being thrown isn't going to do any damage. You know it has to be a specific knife, right? Not all knives can be thrown and become a throwing knife. It doesn't matter if it's sharp, it has to be a specific knife.
Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember the 4-minute offense
No.
always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Now a run with Cook. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Hey, read out loud the number.
Success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now Cunningham.
What the?
Green brings it in. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
Ride my butt.
Escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. Doesn't even need to be a breakdown.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. From 10 yards out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Stenerud on for the extra point.
Partner, remember that old film of
What the
Peyton Manning going through
game?
the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run. And
There's no bad song. There's no bad artist. Everybody has their own taste in music. Unless, of course, you like Cardi B. Then you have bad taste in music.
At the 30-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had hit a really long field goal.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so
As you should.
and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's
Reese, what if you die before me?
If that offense can put 6 on the board here, we'll see. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route in the linebacker position. When
That's not healthy at all.
Widen because he heads towards the flat first. Oftentimes
That's not healthy.
Overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. Nice.
That's not good. You're gonna die at the age of 20.
Now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
What the fuck, game?
That's complete to Jervicius. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to keep it here.
Oh my God,
Get 7 out of that, And it's second down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off.
What are you guys
really
playing?
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit?
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by
What are you guys playing? Are you deaf or hard of hearing? I have asked you the same question.
And he will score. It's a touchdown. Boy, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I've been in the valley, and then about that horse now.
Pick six, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. John Randall dropping the hammer. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down.
I'm playing zombies, I'm playing not mines, I'm trying to level up.
Let's see how this plays out. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it fly. And this is going
Hey, I'll invite you after this game. Well, this game's almost over. It just finished. Alright, I'll invite you. Just join me. What the heck? This is like really weirded out. It's like, what the? Can't nobody fuck me. I haven't invited you yet, that's why. Can't nobody fuck me. You can't fuck me now. Alright, I'm inviting you. I just sent it. Hurry, join fast. There's 11 on. Okay, you're in. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing. Wait, when riding on your worst car, you can with the push car. I've been in the valley, you went. Oh, I hate this map. Nobody knows. I'm Kermit the Frog. I'm about to mute you, Reese.
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
You have to go over to the second page. I'm in the lead right now.
How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name. STRO, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you.
Hey, do whatever you do, steal anybody's kills whenever they start, like whenever they're about to get the kill, steal it so I stay in first. You're talking mushroom. No. I'm still in first somehow. I just got a Molotov cocktail thrown in my face. Well, I'm in second now. The guy that wasn't second. Oh my fucking god. I mean, freaking god. I'm in third now? I'm guy with 5 kills. No, no, no. That's right, nobody's stealing my kill. I'm in second now with 7 kills. Oh yeah, every cop that was there too is now in trouble too. Every single cop that was like with him was fired now. It wasn't just the guy that killed him. Well, no, the ones that weren't kneeling on him are charged with accomplice of murder, so they won't be in life. I know, but no, they wouldn't be in for murder. They'd be in for accomplice, because they didn't murder him, but they weren't stopping it. How does some guy with 6 kills have it in second place when I'm in third? Also, where is everyone? I've been running through the streets and I finally ran into somebody and they killed me.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there on the first play of the game. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a carry for Brown. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson being chased out left. And that is going to be incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. On 1st and 10.
That's 17 kills.
An incomplete, crisis averted.
I know, I don't know why.
Picked. Instead, 2nd down.
It might have been because the teams were unfair. Like, they were uneven and stuff.
Throwing again. Cunningham. He's got his man sharp.
We won?
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the
How did we come back and win that?
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I got the bronze star.
More of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type
Like I'm like one tapped everybody though.
defense, it hurts them in so many ways because
I think I was the top 3. I think I was number 1 actually.
if you can sting them there, that open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where he, their big tight end, is
I was
so good.
popping off that game.
The in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and
I mean that guy tied. Because I had more deaths.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowl
I would have been first if I didn't have as many deaths.
And that'll bring
I'm still up there.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Cunningham, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Strahan. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Throwing on 3rd and long. Cunningham. And he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, Brendan, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
They'll run on first down. It's Brown. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Jim Brown, 29 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
All right, on that.
Protection, did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
Here's Cunningham. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
I finally got here, and I'm already in second place on my team. Oh, this guy's a flamethrower.
From the gun on third down. Cunningham.
He's on your team, I think. Oh, if you're on my team, then never mind.
Julius Peppers, yes, he still has.
I got the gun that one pass again.
And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
Oh, you just stole Mike. I got that? I thought that you stole that from me. The guy with the flamethrower is still on the second floor. He's up in that back part. Oh yeah, he's right there with that. I'm already in first place and I wasn't even here the first half of the game. That was probably a dumb idea to try and use a sword. Finally killed the guy with the rocket launcher. I mean, not the rocket launcher, the... No clue. You might have to unlock it. I have 8 kills and this guy in second place on our team has 4. It might not have hit them directly. That kid with that shotgun that catches you on fire is just sitting on the second floor. Every time you get close to it, he just hits you. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that kid with the shotgun.